What is up? It's Loading. Welcome back to another video, and I'm pretty sure people are gonna ask or telling me about LMatY S4 Season 4, Episode 12. Well, I believe one of the people. I don't know about a lot of you guys. I mean, that episode is still coming, and I just finished it, and I'm supposed to premiere it later, so you gotta be a little bit patient about that. But speaking of which, I'm gonna tell you about that stuff. So the reason why it didn't came out on time and I wasn't able to respond to you guys, which I'm really sorry about that. It's just I'm really busy doing something in real life, and I have to do something instead of spending time on the phone on one day. I just don't want to rot my brain for this, and I did watch the movie, not Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania, even though I'm really excited to see that movie. But I just watched the movie, though um along no lead to that movie. Like the Marvel movies have Ant-Man in there, like Ant-Man, the first movie, Captain America: Civil War, Ant-Man and the Wasp, and Avengers Endgame, and that'll lead to Ant-Man and the Wasp: Quantumania. And I just got started since like a few days ago, and I'm really excited for that movie. I'll probably see it on Saturday. But enough talking about Marvel movies. I'll explain about LMatY S4 Season 4, Episode 12 before it premieres. Well, I wasn't feel stressed or anything. I just definitely know what to do with that sometimes. Well, ever since that AK just helped me out for this one, and like I said, I really appreciate that. But I'm trying my best not to make it a little boring or something like that. I don't want to make it like too much talking and other stuff that you guys think was boring. But then while I was getting ready, a couple of my online friends like Con and Skywalker just bring me some ideas for that, which I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be really interesting and good at the same time. But there'll be a great combination of this. Like this, for example, AK's ideas, Con idea, and Skywalker idea equals the great combination for the ideas for episode 12. But it would be very cool. And if it's done premiering and AK or anybody just did not like it because of the way they see or something like that, please don't be mad at that stuff. I worked so hard for this stuff. So just trying our best to not to do that. But speaking of which, people were starting to feel nervous and feel bad for Blaze because she's always been captured by Dark K, and Dark K wants is the Soul Emeralds. But I don't want to let Blaze be in cell, at least in the final episode, because if I did that, because what if she started to feel weak to try to fight anybody in the final battle? What if she needs practice to be able to defeat Dark Arcade, the Dark Masters, the Thanos, and everything like that with me and Unstoppable Heroes and AK and anti-heroes? But uh, being Blaze being rescued might happen. I'm not trying to tell you when, but it might actually happen because Blaze is a really strong female Sonic character of all time. Well, not all the time. Well, yeah, she is strong. It's just that you know what to do for that stuff. But it might happen. The being Blaze being rescued, it might happen. And other stuff. The people were thinking why me and Lola and Willow are not gonna trust AK anti-heroes anymore. Well, it's because AK anti-heroes keep hurting me and my friends, like the gang and the Unstoppable Heroes. Like it's way too much since April. But who knows? Maybe they'll change their mind about that stuff. And wherever they'll change their mind, it might happen. Sometimes it will be worse if if I actually see it looks like AK or any anti-heroes look like they're gonna kill. Well, they're about to kill one of my friends, and it started making me feel more upset and mad about that stuff. Well, that would never happen. That would never happen. But it would be worse if that happened. But good news for that, it would never happen. But yeah, we'll see if they're gonna change their mind about that stuff. And yeah, that's what I'm saying about that. But it would be pretty much crazy, like if I did that in episode 11. But like I said, it would be interesting or good to see that stuff. I just hope that people really like to see episode 12, and I just don't want people to hate any characters. If just because you don't like the characters, it doesn't mean you have to make me kick them out and all that stuff. And if people wanted me to um, kick out or say farewell to any characters, then I'll probably just feel annoyed about that stuff. Because only I have to think about that stuff. Just because if you guys are not a fan of any of that stuff, like how I did, like how Jaren did, like how T-Water did, or everyone else, it doesn't mean that you have to make me kick them out or say farewell to that. But I would be planning it about something just for a couple of characters. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm not trying to be rude or something. I'm just trying to make my channel really great. Yeah, sometimes it might happen. I just need to like think about something or what to do with that. But just let y'all know that there might be two parts of finale episodes, like two finale episodes that will have like felt like two parts. Well, I'm not saying like episode 13 part 1 or something like that. Oh, keep it as episode 13 or 14 or wherever the crap that is. It's gonna be felt like Infinity War and Endgame, all that stuff. Like for example, that episode felt like it's gonna be part 1, and the other episode felt like it's gonna be part 2. This season is gonna be really crazy and a bit dark to see that stuff. dark, okay? But anyways, I'm just letting you know that because two finale parts is gonna felt like it's gonna be like part 1 and 2 about that stuff. And so I'm pretty sure you guys were thinking about all this high performer for me or probably what happened. But it might happen. High performer for me, it might happen in that series. I'm not telling you when it happened. I'm just letting you all know that. But it might be really crazy about that stuff. If there was gonna be like high performance or something like that, but it might happen, and then I'll probably do only myself, because if there was, it would be impossible to use like high performance of like 2 or 3 people or something like that. Well, it's just like only one group at a time, like one people in the group at a time. Like, well, we'll see. High performer with me, it might happen. It might happen. I'm not trying to tell spoilers, but still. And we'll see what happens when Daughter K is going to make the world to end. Like the multiverse and the world is going to end. But it might not happen, but we'll see about that. But yeah, that's all I have to say about that. So I just let you know that I'm trying to make it this season really crazy and a bit darker. Well, I'm not trying to make it really dark for that stuff. I'm trying to make it a bit dark. But like I said, I'm not going to make Blaze feel captured until the final episode, because I don't want to make her feel weak. I don't want to make her feel weak about that stuff. So the Blaze being rescued might happen. The other stuff I'm just like about might happened, and don't make me kick and say farewell to any of the characters, because only have to think about it. I just don't want to make it happen like how Roxanne did in season 2 and 11 did in season 3. Well, Mia and Angel left in season 3. Well, Mia come back and helped me and something he was. Sadly, not Angel, but at least Mia just came back just for us. So yeah, that's all I have to say about it. So that's all I have to say about it. If the people are saying that they did not like episode 12 because of the way it's seen, like AK did not like it, his way he's seen it, or anybody, just please don't even think about telling me to remake it or whatever the crap that is, because I worked so hard for this one. I just want to make that and move on. So please, please don't tell me what to do to any characters or any episodes or something like that. Well, sometimes I just need help for that. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. So, if you're new here, make sure to subscribe button. Turn notifications to miss a video for any of me. And thank you, AK and Con and Skywalker for trying to help me out. It really, really means it. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Later!